more take the bullet for How to Be Single because I like those shitty romance movies. Guess what? It wasn't shitty at all.
It was awesome. It was
awesome.
It was actually like it was surprisingly like really good.
Yeah. I mean, okay. So my problem with romance movies or romantic comedies in general is that they are always cliche. They do a lot of the same things, like in every single. It doesn't matter which movie. Like you'll always find like this storyline or story arc like happens at this point in the movie, or this happens. You can telegraph it. This movie didn't do that. What it did, and this is like a super like amazing thing that I love seeing, is that I would like call things that I thought were about to happen, and it would like fucking like put it into fucking like the second gear and go the other direction. Because like, you know, I would explain a vague scene, but I mean I'm too excited about this to talk about it vaguely.
Yeah, and
like
and
I want to do full like review.
Yeah, but in the like what he's talking about, there was maybe like one or two storylines that kind of went the way that you expected. But when it did it, like you wanted it to happen that way.
Yeah, it had enough of the it had enough of the subversive storylines to make you feel like actual genuine happiness when something goes the traditional route.
Yeah, so like there's these two characters, and like when they ended up together, you were like, yeah, like that's awesome, and it's because you liked both the characters a lot, and like
yeah.
And this
is just a testament to the actors.
Yeah, like the acting, the writing was like really well done. There wasn't an actor who I thought like did bad in this movie.
No, not at all.
And like Rebel Wilson, I hate that woman until today.
Okay, now, mind you,
it changed my mind.
My main problem with Rebel Wilson is the fact that like she always plays the same character in every movie, and she plays a similar character in this one, but somehow she has just enough of the right lines and the right delivery and the right actual comedic moments that I genuinely laughed out loud when she had a moment on screen. More moments. Dakota Johnson too. That's the only reason I wanted to watch this. I think she's a fantastic comedic actress. And even when she plays like the straight woman in this movie, like her reactions and her her lines reacting to the different things going on, it was super genuinely funny.
So, go get us a drink. Not with this wallet, okay, with the sausage wallet.
Which of you is buying oil right now?
Hey, what's up, y'all? I don't know why I just said y'all. You all would have taken just as much time. And I'm not even from the South. I'm from Portland, which is southern from Canada. Are y'all Canadian? I just did it again. I said it again. Oh my god. Okay, bye.
Yeah, and like even what you were saying about Rebel Wilson, like my big problem was like she plays all of the same characters all the time.
I just said that, yeah.
Oh, but what I'm saying is like
pay attention, motherfucker.
What I'm saying is like it's always just fat joke. This wasn't that. It was actual genuine like humor besides like, oh, I'm fat and I'm Rebel Wilson.
She also plays like the party girl in most movies, but instead of serving just for a joke, in this film it served to prove a point. And it was like, this is one way to be single. This is not the only way.
Yeah,
and this is what this movie does, is it shows you how to be single.
Yeah, that's what like the big takeaway from this movie is like you think that it's going to go this route of explaining how to be single, and it's like, all right, cool, like we've seen this before, and then it takes a sudden turn and it teaches you not just how to be single, more just how to be alone. This is like a really
or how to be yourself.
Yeah,
individual.
And this is like a really great movie to watch with like not even like it's not even a good date movie.
No,
but
it's not that great of a date movie.
It's not that great of a date movie, but it's a really good movie to watch with your friends. Like I think it's a great Valentine's Day movie. Like if you don't have a date, if you don't have a girlfriend or something along those lines, like it's a really good movie just to watch with your friends. It was it
makes you feel better about your current situation.
Yeah, it was what I thought was really great is like what I have a problem with like most like female targeted movies. I would say have like
you can say chick flicks. It's okay.
Have this like sort of sexism to it, and like people don't pick up on it because they're enjoying the story or whatever. But like this one, like it didn't do that. Like it had strong female characters, and they didn't just say, "Oh, this is a strong female character." They showed a lot of the times how they were strong female characters for the most part, and it wasn't just about like dudes and relationships and whatnot. But it had more to the character besides just men. They even like made a joke about it, like bringing up Sex in the City, and there was like
actually it was based off this novel, and the author of the novel wrote episodes for Sex in the City. So when they made those jokes, I found out after the fact, and those jokes became even funnier.
Yeah, and so they made really clever jokes. It was really great writing for the most part. The editing.
No, I'd say that like Yeah, for most of the movie, it was
Yeah.
very, very well written.
Besides, like,
very clever.
and it was like in the beginning, I was like, oh man, this is a wait for Netflix, and then all of a sudden it started picking up, and I was like, wow, this is really catching my attention. Even the shots of New York that they had were
it's
gorgeous.
Fucking beautifully
The-
shot. Like,
yeah.
I was wowing at the colors. I turned into Christopher Walken there for a second. I was wowing at the colors because, like, it's very easy to take this type of movie and like make it into a sort of like simply shot like romantic comedy, but it didn't pulled it off in more ways than I expected it to.
Yeah, and there's one thing that I want to get like a poster of, which was like Dakota Johnson. I'm not the biggest fan of. I
love
said
her.
Meryl
I
Streep.
love her.
But there was
I
a
love her.
scene where she's like walking through New York, like walking across the street, and like the way that they had the
it's
color
a-
in the
yeah, it's a
background,
beautiful, like,
and
that
it was just
blue,
like I want
like-
that as like a poster of just
Yeah.
like her in that outfit and everything. Like it was
great looking. It was almost like a fairy tale.
Yeah,
it was like
dude,
that.
it
It was
was
like a
really
landscape
cool.
like that. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
awesome.
and like by the time you hit the end of the movie, you're just like, yeah. There's even a moment that made like me cry.
Yeah, actually, one of the Wayans brothers is in this, and his storyline, it really does, like, it comes in later in the movie, but it's, like, very well done. And
Yeah,
and
he
like,
kills it.
Yeah, he does.
He's like,
Well, he's my favorite Wayans. I don't know about you.
Yeah. But his acting is amazing. I want to see him in more projects. But like his acting is amazing. The guy who plays the first love interest of Dakota Johnson, I don't know, I forgot his name. He plays Josh in the movie.
Yeah, his name is Josh in the movie.
He also played in Sky High.
He was the glow in the dark dude in Sky High.
Yeah, and
And you were telling me he was in a short with Dakota Johnson.
Yes, he was in a short
Yeah.
with Dakota Johnson. We're probably gonna end up reviewing any of my shorts anyways.
That'd
so
be
we're gonna
cool,
watch it.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but he's like a really good actor. I think what little I've seen of him, he seems like a really good actor. I'm really excited to see his next projects because it seems like he's coming back to acting. He probably like went away for school or something. I don't know. I didn't do my research before this, but I want to see him in more things. And he's like, yeah. So
You get an F for research. No works cited page. What's wrong with you?
But yeah, no, it's a genuinely good film. What was our big gripes with it?
I had some minor editing mistakes at the beginning, but
Yeah.
all in all, I fell into it and I really liked it. What's our full price review thing? Like,
Oh.
what would we give it?
Oh,
I give it 4.5 stars.
which is like,
Like,
it's a
but-
low, it's a like a mid Triceratops.
It's no, I would say it was like 3 point, like it was like Triceratops with like half of one horn.
Yeah.
Only because it's a little long. It's a great movie if you're like, you just want to watch something very like uplifting and cool, but it's not one I would actually rewatch. At one point, actually, I looked down at my watch and I figured like, oh shit, if judging by the runtime of this movie could have ended like here, but I'm really glad it didn't because it did a lot more things that I genuinely enjoyed watching. It just at that one moment I was like, oh, I feel like it's gonna end here, but it doesn't, and it pulls it off well.
Yeah, and so I would give it I give it about what you give it, just like a lower Triceratops. It's
Like a mid-grade Triceratops.
yeah, it's full price. It's like the ticket's worth it. Like that's what I'll say about it. And so like
It really
I'll
is.
give it like a slightly lower Triceratops, not quite an otter yet, but like right above an otter. So it's like a Triceratops overall. But yeah, really great movie. You guys should definitely check it out if you guys get a chance. Single or not single, if you're in a long-term relationship and you guys are okay and things aren't going to go south, if you watch this movie, you can check it
Very
out.
good,
But yeah, check out this movie.
There's something for everyone in this.
Yeah. So check
Which I
out.
didn't expect to say about this movie.
Yeah. So
Genuinely surprised me.
yeah. So have a great night out watching this movie.
Yeah.
In theaters. Wait for Netflix. Just try your best to see it when you get a chance. We out.